Hello and welcome to the video. Here I'm going to be doing an Arduino project based on a PIR motion sensor. This project is for the Introduction to Mechanical Engineering class conducted by Mr. Gregory Potter. I hope you enjoy the video. The components I'm going to be using in this project are a breadboard, the Arduino, or in this case Lego board, the USB cable for the Lego, some jumper wires, a 220 ohm resistor, a buzzer, a LED, some female to male jumper wires, and finally a PIR infrared motion sensor, the key to this project. Also, an important thing to mention is that I'm going to be using an anti-static wrist strap. This for precaution, because if I touch any of the cables or components, it might be damaged. So this connected to a voltmeter is going to help me prevent that. We're going to start by plugging the buzzer in the breadboard. Note that there are two different legs in the buzzer. The longer one is a positive one, and the shorter is the negative. So we're gonna plug in the buzzer in the breadboard. Okay. Now we're gonna connect this jumper wire in either of the digital pins here in the Arduino board. So in this case, we'll go with pin number 12. Number 12. Now we're going to connect this jumper wire on the other leg of the buzzer. We're going to connect it to the ground pin. So we're going to connect it over here. Now after this, we're going to plug in the LED, the LED. This is just like the buzzer. It has a large and a short leg. The large one is positive and the short is the negative. So we're going to plug it in the board like this. Now, because of the LED, we're going to require a 220 ohm resistor. We're going to connect one end of the resistor to the negative leg of the LED, and the other one just a little bit further down the breadboard. Now we're going to connect the positive leg of the LED to any digital pins in the Arduino board. So we're going to connect this one here. So we're going to connect it to pin number 13. Okay. Now after that, we're gonna plug in this jumper wire. So we're gonna connect it in the ground in the breadboard. Now after all this, now it's time to connect the motion sensor. As you can see, there are 3 different pins. This pin over here is the ground pin. The middle one, the second pin, is the output, and the third one is the VCC. Now we connect the cables. Now, like we said, this first one is the ground pin, so we're gonna connect it in the ground in the Arduino board. Then the second one, the output, is gonna go in an analog pin, so we're gonna put in A0. And the third one, the VCC, is gonna go in the 5 volts, so we can get power here. There it is. That's a sensor connected. Now after that, we still need to plug in the positive, this jumper wire in the positive side of the breadboard. and we're gonna connect it to either of the digital pins in the Arduino. So I'm gonna put it in number 8. There we go. And then this last jumper wire, we're gonna connect it in the ground here in the right side of the Arduino board. And then connect it in the negative side of the breadboard. There we go. Now that all this is done, we're gonna go with the circuit. And here we have the circuits code, and we upload it. And after uploading the code, you just pass the hand to the sensor. The LED's gonna turn on, and then the buzzer is gonna make a sound. And then when you pass your hand over the sensor, it's gonna make a different sound each time you pass the hand over the sensor.